Hey, my name is Chesney Lancaster, and this is my family heritage. This is my family tree. My parents are Gloria June Ray and Clarence Edward Jr. They had 4 children: me, Christian Aaron, Charlotte Elaine, and Clarence Edward III. My sister, Christian Aaron, she goes by Sunny, had one son named Bryson. Charlotte Elaine, she goes by Lainey. Lainey married Joshua, and they had 3 children, Joshua, Faith, and Abigail. My brother, Sandy, had 2 children, Clarence Edward IV, he goes by Chase, and his sister, Bethany. My mom's parents are Mary Evelyn and her dad, Chester. My grandmother's parents are Clarice and Houston. My dad's parents are Darvin and Clarence Edward I. Clarence Edward I's parents is named Alvo and Polio. Alvo's parents are Virginia and Braxton. I couldn't find much information on my family's ethnicity, but what I did find was that my dad's side family is from England, and some of my mom's family is also from England. There's Latin, Norman, French became combined into English throughout the Middle Ages. Also, Ray, which is my mother's maiden name, also came from about the same area as the Lancaster family. During this time in England, there was uncertainty of the political and religious environment. In Ireland, where some of my mom's family came from, during this time they suffered from starvation and uncertainty of the future. The reason that the Lancaster family moved from England to North America was because in England at this time the uncertainty of the political and religious environment caused families to quickly board ships for British colonies to have the hope of finding land and opportunity and escaping all the persecution. The journey was expensive, crowded, and difficult, though many arrived in North America sick, starved, and deprived. Those who did make it, however, were greeted with greater opportunities and freedoms that they could not experience at home. My great-grandfather on my dad's side was Paolo H. Lancaster. He was born in 1890 and died in 1962. The picture on the right-hand corner is a population chart for Christian County, Kentucky, and his name is found on it. Also on the left-hand corner is himself and his first wife, Hazel, and my grandfather, Clarence Edward I. Hazel died a year after giving birth to my grandfather. The star back is at the track with my great-great-grandparents. He was Braxton Head and Virginia Ann Head. In the bottom right-hand corner is a population chart for Hopkins County, Kentucky in 1940. On the left-hand side is the tombstone of both my great-great-grandparents. This is my grandfather on my dad's side. His name is Clarence Edward Lancaster I. He was born in Fairview, Kentucky in 1917 and died in 2008. This is my grandmother on my dad's side. Her name is Darvin Kennedy Lancaster. I always called her Nanny. She was born in Farmersville, Louisiana. These are my treasures. My pappy's shirt. This was the last shirt that he wore before he died. I was fortunate to get it. Nanny's blanket. This is my baby blanket that she made me before I was born. Great-grandmother's chair. This is her chair that she rocked my mom in when she was a baby. My family has been Baptist as far back as I could track. My most favorite family tradition is when we go to Sikeston Boot Rodeo in Sikeston, Missouri. We never miss a year. We always work our schedules like work, school, pregnancy, sports, all around the rodeo week. Christmas is a big tradition in my family. We eat the same food with the same people and open Christmas presents in the same way. We also play family fun games together. My grandmother on my mom's side loved to ride motorcycles. She had one motorcycle that she gave my mom right before she died. My mom now rides the same motorcycle all the time. When it is her time to go to heaven, then the same motorcycle will be mine. Growing up in a very poor home with my mom, she held several different jobs just to put food on the table. Her favorite job was cleaning houses. At the time she cleaned 2 houses a week. Now that my mom is 63 years old, she can't clean houses anymore. So I took over her business. I grew this business of my own to Big Busy Blonde Cleaning Service, where I clean about 12 houses throughout the year and also 2 churches a week. My family is very important and dear to my heart. Through generation to generation, there have been abusive men in my family on both sides. Both my grandfathers were abusive, my uncle, and my dad. My mom married an abusive man because she thought it was normal because her dad was abusive. Once she figured out it wasn't normal, she did everything in her power to make sure her children were raised right. I greatly value my relationship with Jesus. I was saved on July 17th of 2005 and baptized the same day. He has called me into youth ministry. Today I'm the youth leader at my church and I also lead the children's sermon every Sunday. I'm heavily involved with missions like feeding the homeless, Kentucky Changers, Compassion, nursing homes, and many, many more. Jesus Christ is the most important person in my life.